Good morning and happy Friday. I was reading here, it says Instagram is currently experiencing a platform wide issue with third party streaming. So I hope that you guys are able to join me this morning on Instagram. If you're new here, sometimes Coffee with Angel means I am literally fixing my coffee right now. Good morning. Good morning, Shauna. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm getting my voice back ish. I came back from New Orleans. Well, I came back fine. But the next morning, my throat was killing me. I got back for Monday night. And Tuesday, my throat was on fire. I think it was just a cold. I think just, sometimes you're just, as our parents used to say, ripping and running. And I think my resistance just got down. Definitely wasn't sleeping as much. Definitely wasn't eating like I normally eat, among other things. Just my coffee. But let's get caught up. I feel like I spent 2 weeks in New Orleans because before Essence Festival, I was there. If you remember, I did Friday Coffee with Angel from my mother's living room. And then I came back to Houston for 4 days and then went back to New Orleans for 6 days. So that's why I was like, it feels like I was in New Orleans for 2 weeks. So I want to get caught up on what y'all been doing. Y'all know what I was doing. I was doing pre Essence Festival, and then 1 day post Essence Festival. So any questions, you guys? I know there's a lot of stuff out there on the interweb about Essence Festival. I have my opinions as a New Orleans native and as someone who has been attending Essence Festival since its inception. So yes, Shauna, hey, happy Friday. Okay, her daughter went to Cowboy Carter last night in Atlanta and loved it. When she got home, she talked about it for an hour. It's a lot. It's a lot. And Shauna, my daughter, who is a part of the Beehive, has been since before there was a Beehive, Destiny's Child, because she's from Houston, so she grew up with Beyoncé. But talking about the concerts, because she's been to concerts in MetLife. She came home for Renaissance, and after she talked about Renaissance so much, when she got ready for Cowboy Carter, I said, I feel like I'm missing out. And she's like, Mom, you should go. That's literally how I went. So Shauna, next time Beyoncé comes to the ATL or anywhere else for that matter, you and your daughter got to go. I had so much fun with my daughter and her friends. I did. And it is a multi-generational experience. And I think that's what gets missed a lot about Beyonce's performances. It is not unusual. Like my husband started taking Elon to Destiny's Child's concerts, and I saw dads bringing their little girls to Beyonce's concerts. At Cowboy Carter, I saw moms with their daughters, with their little daughters, and so it is very much a multi-generational experience. Also because her catalog is so long. is so big. I mean, she's been singing professionally. I mean, she's in her 40s now, and she's been singing professionally since she was in her teens with Destiny's Child. So I know all the music, and it's unusual as I'm thinking about it, right? We know all the music that our daughters know of the Beyoncé catalog, and that is very unusual for an artist. So, yes, you were looking at, yes, you felt, she said she felt left out. And she added the 16 carriages back. This just goes to show you how phenomenal she is as a performer. So the first night in Houston, you guys all saw on the social media, and it was also in the news, where the car, the convertible that she was in for 16 carriages, they had to stop the show because the car was tilting, right? And she wound up, I don't know how she got back to stage that fast, but she did. She finished the song on stage. Well, I saw a few days ago that she put the song back in the show, and now she's riding a golden horse. It's like, what? I would go see it again just to see the golden horse. But yes, so moms, if you have daughters that are, or even if you don't have a daughter, ladies, Beyonce is one of those generational talents that you should say you saw at least once in your life. You should. So that's me and Shauna on the Cowboy Carter. So how are you guys doing? Let's see if Instagram's online. It said it was having trouble, so it looks like maybe not. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Instagram's trying to get online. Yeah, it was a motorized horse. The legs were moving. Yep. That's what I saw on Instagram. That's exactly what I saw. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. The car, the horse. I mean, they're all phenomenal. But good morning, everyone. So glad to be back. I know I only missed one Friday, but it felt like a lot longer. I have on a good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. I have on a tube top dress, so when the comment is long and it goes all across the screen, it looks like, well, I don't know what it looks like, but just I had to step back so y'all can know I do have on a dress. So yeah, I have been ripping and running, as the ancestors used to say, but really just between here and New Orleans. Essence Festival was good, not great. As someone who has been going over the decades and has watched the festival grow to a phenomenal experience, into what has made it like the ultimate girls weekend. There are some programming missteps, I will say, but everything can be fixed. I think if they listen to their customers, it is very clear, the areas that need improvement. And I still think it's a great girls' weekend. And I think your experience, if you went this year, your experience is based on two things: your age and your previous experiences with Essence Festival. Shauna's like, what's the tea? Yeah, so I think if you went, your assessment is based on your age and your previous experiences. Let's hop over on Instagram, see if they have been able to join. Yes, good morning, Instagram. So there were some technical difficulties we heard with the Instagram platform. So there might have been a disconnect with when you guys were able to join us. But so happy that you're here. Happy Friday. I missed you guys. So one of their challenges, and every company has to do this, right? You always want to be bringing in new customers, right? No matter how phenomenal your current customer base is, because we, boomers and Gen X, we are the core Essence Festival market. We are the consumers. We are the people who made Essence Festival what it is. And in their attempt to, and this is just my opinion, in their attempt to attract a a younger demo, I think that's where the programming missteps have happened. I think it's possible. I know that it's possible, but it's just, how do you do it? How do you keep your current core engaged and coming back every year as they have been doing? Essence Festival is 30 years old, I believe. And then also attracting a younger audience. One time I went, this might have been 5 or 6 years ago, they had, each concert night was a genre. Like there was an R&B night, there was a rap, hip hop night, or whatever. I think that worked really well. It worked well for me because then I could decide which concert I wanted to go to. I think one of the challenges this year is that they had multiple genres at each concert. And so at any given time, you had a segment of the audience that wasn't engaged. And so that's a challenge because the energy, it's never like at its peak because there's no one time that everybody's engaged, if that makes sense. But I still had a great time. I always see people that sometimes I don't see them for a long time, but I know I'm going to see them at Essence Festival. It's always great to unintentionally run into customers because I didn't have a booth or activation. I was part of the Hyatt's VIP experience, which was phenomenal. The Maison 276 number 8 Botaniques dry oil was the featured product, hence the glow. Do I have one here? I don't. I'll go get one so you can see what I'm talking about. It's our number one selling skincare product because it's a multi-purpose product. You can use it on your hair. I use it on my face. It's a moisturizer under my makeup. That's how light the oil is. But I also use it for total body care. That's what I have on right now. So that's what I was doing 3 days at Essence, mostly at the Hyatt. But I did make it to the convention center. Also went to the Urban League Women in Harmony, where Patti LaBelle was honored. That's a really hot ticket to get. It's like, because they always have entertainment and you don't ever know who it's going to be. And it's always somebody that our audience knows. So it was Howard Hewitt, who started off serenading the ladies, singing all his favorites. And they had some gospel singers, but Patti LaBelle was featured. Mara Akil was featured. Jasmine Crockett. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Danessa Merricks, who's a beauty founder. So yeah, really good. And also went to a lot of lunches. That's the one thing that there's like a lot of business that happens at Essence Festival, but it's usually in the form of a brunch. And so that's where I did a lot of brunches too. So I just had a good time. Went to my favorite restaurants and took some of my friends to my favorite restaurants in the neighborhood, not in the touristy areas. They were like trying to get reservations in the touristy areas, like 90 minutes. I was like, okay, but we can go to one of my spots. It's a 20-minute wait. They always pick my spot. One place I went to twice, and I told her when I went Thursday night, I said, I'm probably going to be back here with some more friends because I'm probably going to be back. And of course, I rolled back in Saturday. I was like, I told you. Good morning, Brenda. Oh, good morning. So apparently some people are having trouble. Let's see. Good morning, you guys. It looks like you guys are okay. Will somebody drop in the comments for me on Instagram to see if the feed is coming through? I got a message that there was a problem with Instagram. Oh, good morning, Janet. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, welcome to Coffee with Angel. Sometimes, good morning. Good morning, Denise. Sometimes I hop on and I just start talking and I don't introduce myself. I don't say why I'm here. Good morning, everyone. If you're new, welcome to Coffee with Angel. Coffee with Angel is a community of women. We get together every Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern, and we talk about a lot of different things. Sometimes I'm talking about silver hair care. Sometimes we're talking about fashion, any tips. Sometimes it's open mic, and people ask whatever questions they have, but you can always ask questions because I'm always here for that. I am the founder of Maison 276, a beauty brand for women who are unapologetically growing bolder. Our hero product is the three-step system for silver, gray, and blonde hair, a healthy way to brighten, cleanse, and restore the natural brilliance of your hair without purple dyes. All of the products are white. And so you never have to worry about that purple, blue, gray hue giving you old lady blue hair. And you also don't have to buy multiple products to take care of your hair, because if you're currently a purple shampoo user, you know you can't use that stuff all the time. And so the three-step system is clean, it's innovative, and it's effective and cost saving because you only have to buy one system to take care of your hair, not multiple systems. We are currently available on Amazon. It's Prime Days, y'all. I just posted a vlog about my favorite beauty products that are you can get now. Well, they're all very affordable, but extra special affordable because it's Prime Days, and today is the last day of Prime, but sometimes they extend it. But I wouldn't count on that. Get your Prime stuff in now. And we are also available nationwide at Walmart. Yes! I also did that while I was home. I went to Walmart stores and I have so much footage. Because I've been traveling, I haven't had time to put it up. So y'all are going to be seeing some recap vlogs from my Walmart visits in New Orleans. And then I do have an Essence recap vlog too that I'm working on. So I did have a good time. I did. I need a detox though, girl. Of all things, I said I'm going to be drinking water and eating air for the next 2 weeks. But I did have a good time. A lot of New Orleans foods. Obviously, it's seafood, a lot of seafood, but a lot of very rich sauces, a lot of cream sauces. And then you'll get a black and red fish topped with a crab cake, smothered in a in a shrimp sauce. It's like everything you love times three. So it's not that I was eating bad food. It was just a lot of rich food. And then, of course, there are the adult beverages. So anyway, but I did have a good time and worked out once. Went to Audubon Park and ran. I'll include that in my vlog as well. I drug myself out of bed. I was just like, I got to move my body beyond walking back and forth to brunches and dinners and restaurants. And I got to burn some calories. So Shauna says, do you think the committee that runs the festival will get it together for next year? Sounds like this year really rubbed people the wrong way. I have to hope that they will. Yes. You don't get to be a platform like Essence by not listening to your consumer. So Essence is older than me. No. Let's see. Essence came out when I was in high school. So it's probably 50 at least, because Susan Taylor is in her 80s. So I have complete confidence that they will get it together. And because a lot of what they were hearing was from their core. And so, but there were people who, I met a lot of people, it was their first time, so they didn't really know what to expect. And for them, they did have a good time. And I think that's great because there's really not much like it. There's not really anything else like it. I said, I was interviewed by a platform about Essence Festival, and it was asking me, what do I love about it? And I just think like it's this big sisterhood convention in a city that knows how to show you a good time, and it's a walkable city, so it's easy to get. Even if you take Ubers from one point to another, they're short trips. I stayed at my mother's house. New Orleans is not a huge city. I didn't stay downtown. I stayed at my mother's house, and she's just like a 12-minute Uber drive to the Hyatt or to the convention center, all those things in the central business district. So I do think they're gonna listen to their consumers. I really do. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Tangle Silver. Good morning, Yaya Roth. Good morning, everyone. So today's topic, it's just open mic. I'm getting everyone caught up. A lot of people wanted to know about Essence Festival, so I've pretty much given my review. Good, but room for improvement. I've got some vlogs coming up, a recap of Essence. Yesterday, as I was reading some of the comments in the vlog that I put up for Amazon Prime, someone asked for a workout vlog. So what I will say to that, I'm not a gatekeeper. Like, I answer all the questions. I will include it in maybe like a typical, yeah, Brenda, there was, but they're going to get it together. I think what I will do is include it in like a typical day, or maybe include it in a vlog that highlights various part of my, I guess I would say like my wellness routine or my wellness lifestyle. Like, these are all the things that I do. One of the things that I definitely have to work on and get better at is sleep. And that really is top of mind, because one of the things I did at Essence, I went to a seminar by Dr. LaShasta Bell, and you should Google her. She's a therapist, but she focuses on sleep. Therapist. Put your glasses on, Angel. She focuses on wellness, specifically sleep. So Google her. She does have some online tools, but she also, actually takes clients who because a lot of people suffer with sleep deprivation, not because they don't want to sleep, but because they have trouble getting restful sleep. I've gotten better at it, but I definitely have room to improve, because she says we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And I would venture to guess most people are not getting that. I'm not. If I get 7 hours, I feel like, you did it. But I need to get better at it. I definitely need to get better. But I'm going to share some of the tips that she gave. Some of them I was already doing. So I was proud of myself for that. But I'm going to share in this wellness vlog that will include like my workout, or what I do to work out. I'll include some of those tips in there, but highly recommend you Google her, follow her, because she has lots of tips on how to improve your sleep. And sleep deprivation actually is the cause of a lot of illnesses. I think a lot of people don't associate wellness with sleep, but very much connected. Very much connected. So that's my catch up for today. I didn't really have a specific thing I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to touch base. I did know people had questions about Essence, so I did answer that. If you're just hopping on, you can catch every single Coffee with Angel. It's uploaded to YouTube shortly after we finish. Next week, I will have a whole full agenda of things, but as you guys know, the platform is for you. And so I am always here for your content recommendations, whether that's a full vlog or topics to discuss on Coffee with Angel. So if you have something top of mind right now that you want to drop in the chat, do it by all means right now, and I will add that to the agenda next week. Shout out to the Coffee Du Monde in the airport. I got this. I wasn't planning to buy a cup, but I was like, you know what? I've been splurging all week. I'm going to end with a bang. Let me get 3 beignets and a cafe au lait to go. So that's what I had on the plane Monday night on my way back to Houston. I was like, I'm ending it with a bang because I had not been to Cafe Du Monde in those 6 days. I went to the French Quarter before, the week before. I'm trying to think. I actually didn't make it to the French Quarter during Essence Festival. I was downtown, but I didn't actually go into the quarter area. So, okay, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. Again, hey, good morning. Good morning, Marcia. Good to see you from Maryland. I met a lot of people from the DMV area last week while I was at Essence, who were there for the first time. So they were having a great time. If you're just joining us for Coffee with Angel, we're about to wrap it up, but you can watch the full episode of our chit chat, catch up, Essence Fest recap on YouTube. Just you can watch it. You can just go to the replay and watch the full episode. Good morning, multifaceted me. How are you doing? Good morning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Soon, Yaya Ron said, soon I'm going to open up a museum display of all my coffee mugs. I do love them. And you know what? What's funny is just like sometimes what I wear in the morning, even if I'm not getting dressed up, like if I'm just literally working from my home office, because I put on clothes. Like I'm not one of those people who can just work in anything. Like I put on outfits. It's casual, but it's an outfit. And sometimes what I wear depends on how I feel in the morning. Like if I feel like I'm dragging, then I'll wear something very bright, like hot pink, orange, yellow, to just like pick me up. So I'm that way about my mugs. Like when I open up the cabinet in the morning, and I have some in my office as well. Some of my really pretty ones are in my office that I want to look at. And sometimes I'll just open it up and I was like, what I want to drink with today? Oh, this is one of my, I'm moody about my cups. I do have a lot of them. I do have a lot of them. From Panama, Pomona, California. Oh, Annette, hi. We've been chit-chatting in the DMs. Yes. Thank you so much. I answered your last question. You said the Walmart in your area doesn't carry it, even though it's online. So while we are nationwide in Walmart, we're not in every single door, but it's a hashtag goal, sister. It's a hashtag goal. So you can go to the Maison 276. Oh, excuse me. That throat situation. You can go to the Maison 276 website. We have a store locator page. You put your zip code in and it will tell you the stores that are closest to your home. But if there isn't one, please order it online and they deliver super, super fast. They really do. Oh, no apologies for Carrie, glad to have you. Good morning. Have a good weekend, guys, if you're signing off. No apologies at all. You guys know you can always catch the replay. All of the replays are up. Local to you. Yes, actually, Shauna, I am working on that right now. Other entrepreneurs in the area, yes, I am lining up a on-site coffee with Angel with a local entrepreneur, and it will be in the theme of coffee with Angel. So I'm actually working on doing a live Friday morning from the Three Keys Roastery. You know, that's my favorite coffee. It's a coffee brand run by a mom, Kenzel. Her kids go to the same school my kids went to. She's one of my son's friends. Three Keys Coffee is her brand. And so I drink it all the time. It's available online as well as in select Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. But yes, magnesium and black seed oil. Is that for sleep, Denise? Oh, absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm about to sign off. You guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next Friday. The only reason I'm hopping off now is I have a doctor's appointment in 30 minutes. And this is the only time they could get me in. I was like, Friday? Really? Okay. All right. Okay. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Bye. Same to you, Sheila.